Alright everyone, normally I don't make this kind of video because, I just sort of ignore the haters, so to speak. But a lot of people apparently thought that I was inebriated, wasted on the Lebanon war video that I made the other day. I assure you that was not the case. Slightly tipsy? Maybe. Wasted? Absolutely not. I was emotional. And that's because I've actually had friends that went to the Iraq War. And, those that survived, of course, they told me about it. It wasn't a fun time. When I'm talking about, therefore, the Biden administration clearly attempting to influence the election by starting a greater conflict in the area by sending more troops to the Middle East, it gives me literal flashbacks. I'm old enough to remember 9/11. I'm old enough to remember mission accomplished. Come on, man. Yeah. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Sounds awfully similar to Mission Accomplished to me. It's giving me literal flashbacks. And I've never even been to war. I can only imagine what it's like for an actual soldier. Thought about joining the Coast Guard, and snort cocaine all day, I suppose. That would be pretty cool. But no, that was not inebriation, that was emotion. The reason why people are assuming that I was inebriated is I don't normally show emotion. Of any sort. Normally, what do I do? Here's this polling data. Let's see. +5 for Harris, +2 for Trump. That's pretty good. And I try to make guesses and stuff like that. Or I do gardening videos and stuff like that. I think that I'm entitled to show a little bit of emotion once in a time. And that's exactly what happened, and people, I guess, assumed that I was drunk as a result of this. It's like, this very dry commentator who typically tends to gravitate towards just raw data and stuff like that, and science, I'm trying to sprinkle that in as much as possible because I've always loved science, but I got so bogged down with politics, I didn't really have time to do the science stuff. I think that I'm allowed to show a little bit of emotion for, the situation. I don't want another war. I'm fucking pissed off at war. I'm tired of war. And if you think that I want Biden being commander-in-chief during a war, boy, oh God, yeah, that'll go over really, really well. I'm sure that diplomacy will prevail. Can you imagine if Kamala gets elected? These things viscerally worry me because I've already seen the worst of mankind. I can crack jokes while I'm making my video like, I'm the devil and stuff like that. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But that doesn't mean that I'm drunk. It means that I'm sad. I was genuinely sad when I saw the story. When it broke, on the quartering live stream, I was genuinely upset. And it takes a lot to get me upset. Normally, I'm really, really chill. And I just sort of go with the flow, so to speak. But I just can't. No more war, please. That's the only thing that I'm asking. War is what happens when diplomacy fails. War is what happens when politicians either decide that they want to make more money or when diplomacy breaks down because they're fucking incompetent. We're not exactly sure which is, the cause of this particular crisis. Now, I don't want anyone to go and die for Israel, for Palestine, or for any place in the Middle East. Unless it's Morocco, which technically is North Africa, not the Middle East, and that's only because they've been our longest ally. Okay, the Moroccans, they get a pass. If it's anybody else, if it's in the Levant region, what the fuck are we even doing? What are we going to accomplish? The Biden administration couldn't even build a goddamn pier properly in order to run aid into Palestine. And this was the only good idea that the administration has fucking had. Oh, we're going to build an aid pier. Okay, well, that'll raise efficiency. And then they fuck it up over and over again. You expect me to give a hall pass to the Biden administration? Yeah, no, I don't want them lording over a war. I don't think that's a good idea. I think tens of thousands of U.S. troops will die. And I would rather them not die. I actually care about these people. That's why I got emotional the other day, so give me some slack, dude. It wasn't due to inebriation. It was due to fucking sadness. I was upset. And so I figured because of the preponderance of the number of people weighing in on that, I would address it just this once. That's about all. Peace out.